You're now watching Q News. Here are the top stories for this hour. Egypt's President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi has emphasized that Libya's stability is integral to Egypt's national security. This came during a meeting with Libyan National Army Commander Field Marshal Khalifa Haftar. President al-Sisi highlighted Egypt's efforts to ensure Libya's unity, prevent foreign interference, and support development. Libya's Haftar praised Egypt's pivotal role in restoring stability, combating terrorism, and sharing its developmental expertise. Both leaders reaffirmed the importance of a unified roadmap for Libya's elections and sovereignty. The Gaza ceasefire and detainee exchange deal will take effect on Sunday at 8:30 a.m. Gaza local time. This came after Egypt, Qatar, and the United States mediated the agreement, which includes a 42-day truce, troop withdrawals from populated areas, aid delivery, and detainee exchanges. Hamas will release 33 Israeli detainees, while Israel will free 737 Palestinian detainees. Talks for a permanent ceasefire and further exchanges will resume during this period. Egypt's Foreign Minister Badr Abdel has announced ongoing efforts to deliver aid to Gaza through the Rafah crossing, confirming that 600 trucks will enter daily. Abdel highlighted Egypt's relentless efforts to secure the Gaza ceasefire and reaffirmed the country's ongoing support for Palestinians. He underscored the importance of a two-state solution as a means to prevent further violence, emphasizing Egypt's commitment to ensuring the successful implementation of the truce. Hamas has stated that the release of Israeli detainees will depend on the number of Palestinian detainees Israel releases. Lists of Palestinian detainees will be shared before each exchange day as part of the agreed ceasefire terms. Hamas also stated that Israel's publication of the agreed list of detainees for the first phase of the exchange is an action specific to Israel. Israeli military vehicles have begun withdrawing from Jabalia in northern Gaza in preparation for the ceasefire agreement. Despite the withdrawal, Israeli airstrikes continue across Gaza, including in Gaza cities in Nasr and Al Karama neighborhoods, although no injuries have been reported. In northern Gaza, Israeli drones maintain control, firing intermittently at movement, while Israeli occupation forces have set fire to homes, and ongoing bombing continues in central Gaza's El Nusayrat camp. Israeli shelling in the southern Gaza Strip has claimed the lives of 5 civilians last night. Medical sources reported that the civilians were killed when a tent sheltering displaced people in the El Mawasi area was targeted. Additionally, another woman was injured by gunfire from Israeli forces in western Khan Yunis. The World Health Organization plans to deploy prefabricated hospitals to Gaza within 2 months of the ceasefire, estimating that the healthcare sector will need $10 billion for recovery. World Health Organization stated that starting immediately, displaced Palestinians can return to northern Gaza and free movement will resume across the Strip. Infrastructure rehabilitation, including electricity, water, sanitation, and roads, will begin, alongside the import of civil defense equipment and debris removal tools as part of the recovery effort. Head of the UN Palestinian Relief Agency UNRWA, Philip Lazzarini, has said attacks on aid convoys in the Gaza Strip could decline as humanitarian relief floods the area after the truce takes effect between Israel and Hamas. He said UNRWA has 4,000 truckloads of aid, half of which are food and flour, ready to enter the Palestinian enclave. The UN World Food Programme has said that it has enough food ready to feed more than 1 million people for 3 months. The UN has described its humanitarian operation as opportunistic, facing problems with Israel's military operation, access restrictions by Israel into and throughout Gaza. Israeli media has reported that the majority of Israelis support the detainee swap deal and ceasefire with Hamas. 73% of Israelis back the detainee exchange deal, with 45% strongly supporting and 28% somewhat supporting it. Israeli media reported that only 19% oppose the deal, while 8% remain undecided. This concludes our top stories for this hour. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more updates on Q News.